To start a garden, the first thing that comes to mind is to dig out the ground, and that's what we did. But soon we learned that it's going to break our back. So we started our search for an easy way to do garden and found no-dig method. Ever since, we have not looked back. Almost all our garden beds are no-dig beds. And today, we are going to save your back from breaking by showing you how to prepare a no-dig garden bed quick and easy. We will show you how to make a regular no-dig raised bed and a deep no-dig bed. We hope you have already picked the location to put your raised bed. If not, here is a link to our video that would help you choose the correct location to start your garden. Let's get started with the regular one. You would need a few brown cardboard boxes which can cover the size of the area of your garden bed that you want to create, a shovel and some good compost. Remove the packaging material from your cardboard boxes. Make sure that you have 2 layers of cardboard box, especially if you're making your bed on top of grass or weeds. If there are holes in a cardboard box or there's an edge that is cut off, make sure to put another cardboard box under it to overlap these edges to stop the grass from coming up. If you're using more than one cardboard box, make sure to have them overlap each other where they meet to keep the grass at bay. The purpose of the cardboard boxes is to suppress the weeds and grass underneath, and over time the cardboard box will decompose. Also, earthworms love cardboard boxes, so this will attract them to your respect, which is what we want. Next, you would want to put some rocks or something heavy on the corners of the laid down cardboard box to hold it in place while you put the compost on it. I'm using some sticks to mark my boundary. Notice these sticks are not at the very edge, they are a little inside from the edge, and there is a reason for it which we will discuss soon. The next step is to start adding compost. You can use the soil mixture which contains 1/3 compost and 2/3 good quality soil, but I had a lot of compost on hand so I used it instead. The key to get good harvest out of your no-dig bed is to use good quality grow medium. I'm also pressing down these layers as I'm preparing them to get rid of any air pockets. We want somewhere near 5 to 6 inches of compost on top of this cardboard box to make our no-dig bed. Towards the end, we will also show you the latest addition to our no-dig garden beds, which is one of our largest yet. I'm happy with how this bed is looking now, and I'm going to remove my edge markers. At this point, I can make edges by using some rocks. You can use any material to make edges. I have used old wooden logs in several of my raised beds. I would place the rocks directly on the cardboard which is left towards the edge. This will stop grass from coming from under the rock edge. Let's transplant some strawberry plants into this garden bed. Transplanting in no-dig beds is very easy since you don't have to do much digging and compost is very friable. You can simply make a hole with your fingers and spread the roots of the plant and just put it in there. Since it is January and I have some snow available in my garden, I'm going to break that snow and put it around these plants to water them. Finally, I'm going to cover my plants with some mesh baskets to protect them from bunnies. And that is all we need to do to get a no-dig raised bed ready. Now let us look at how to make a deep no-dig bed. We have this no-dig bed that we made on a slope in the year 2020. Because of the slope, it's quite deep at one end while shallower at the other end. We use the same technique for it. First, we covered the ground with cardboard boxes. The material we placed in this bed was all the sticks from our yard and any wooden log that was available to us. Next, we filled it up with lots of fall leaves that we kept from the year 2019 and several clippings from trimming some of the hedges in our garden. A lot of these leaves were already breaking down, so they acted as compost. We were even able to grow some cover crops on these. At the beginning of the year 2021 garden season, we topped these composted leaves with a few bags of garden soil mix and compost. In spring 2021, we grew potatoes in this bed and got a good harvest. In fact, this bed grew the largest of our potatoes. We followed it up with okra and some cherry tomatoes in summer. Now let us look at our latest no-dig garden that we made this past fall. This area is approximately 10 feet cross 10 feet, and the no-dig beds are average width of 2 feet to 18 inches. We followed the same technique that we showed earlier to make this garden, and we'll be planting our first crop this year in spring. We have covered this bed with fall leaves to keep the moisture in. Now that your raised bed is set, next step is to plan what you'll be planting. In this respect, in our next video, we will show you all the details on how to plan our vegetable garden, and if you're planning on setting up a container garden, don't worry, we have a video coming up for it soon. These videos are part of a series on how to start your garden, so please do subscribe to our channel to get a notification when we add a new video to the series. If you found this video useful, please give us a thumbs up and leave a comment about what are the questions you have about starting a garden. Thanks for watching.